Have you ever felt that your problems are so big that you can never succeed? Have you ever thought at night that your dreams will never come true? If yes, the next few minutes can change your thinking forever. Today, I will not talk about money, luck, or talent. Today, we will talk about one idea, one spark that makes ordinary people extraordinary. This mindset made the greatest champions stronger after their biggest failures. Today, I will tell you 3 powerful stories. These stories are not just to listen. They will wake up the fire inside you. At the end, I will also tell you a method to bring 10x energy, 10x passion, and 10x success in your life. Let's begin this journey. Before the stories, we must understand the base idea. It is called the 10x mindset. What is 10x? Is it working 10 times harder? Working 80 hours instead of 8? No. 10x is not just more hard work. It is a different level of thinking and action. Most people are taught to set small goals, but 10x thinking says, set goals so big that they scare you, then take 10 times more action than needed. People do not fail because of lack of talent, they fail because they underestimate action. If you want to earn 1 lakh, think of 10 lakh. Work like your goal is 1 crore. This may sound crazy, but it works. Small goals keep old thinking. Big goals force new ideas. You start working smart, not just hard. 10x means no excuses. Traffic is not an excuse. It means you should leave earlier. 1 lost client is not failure. It means contact 100 more people. 10x is not a line. It is an attitude. Now, let's start the first story. This is the story of Abraham Lincoln. Today, people respect him, but once he was called a failure. He lost many times in life. He was born in poverty. He lived in a small, broken house. His mother died when he was 9 years old. His father had no money for school, so he worked from childhood. At age 21, he started a business. He failed. Then he entered politics. He lost again. Then he started another business. That business also failed, and he spent the next 17 years paying its debt. At the age of 26, his girlfriend died. He was so broken that he went into deep depression for many months. Even after this, he kept losing almost every major election, Speaker, Congress, Senate. Not once or twice, but dozens of times. Anyone else would have given up. People laughed at him. They said, "You will never become anything." But this is where Abraham Lincoln did something different. He followed the 10x mindset without even knowing it. After every failure, he did not reduce his effort. He increased it 10 times. When he lost elections, he did not sit at home. He studied law harder. He walked miles to borrow books. He studied at night in candlelight. When people laughed, he practiced speaking more. He met people and understood their problems. He did not see failure as the end. He saw it as training. His action was 10x. His thinking was 10x bigger. He did not want to win small elections. His goal became bigger after every loss. He wanted to end slavery in his country. This pain created a fire inside him, and in 1860, at the age of 52, the man who lost almost every major election became the President of the United States. The person people called a failure led one of the most powerful countries and ended slavery forever. Lincoln's story teaches us, when you fail, come back 10 times stronger. When people laugh, make your goal 10 times bigger. When paths close, don't complain, create 10 new paths. This is the real power of 10x. Now, the second story. This is about a boy whose teacher said he was slow and could not learn, so his mother took him out of school and taught him at home. This is the story of Thomas Edison. Today, we press a button and get light, but behind this is failure, hard work, and passion. When Edison decided to make a safe and cheap light bulb, it looked impossible. He started working in his lab. He made one filament, it burned. Second, burned. 10th, 100th, 1000th, failed. Months passed, years passed. Investors asked for their money back. Newspapers made fun of him. One day, his assistant said, "Sir, we have failed thousands of times. We wasted all time and money. We should stop." Now see the difference. Edison smiled and said, "We did not fail. We found thousands of ways that do not work." This is the 10x mindset. Where the world saw failure, he saw steps to success. He did not reduce effort, he increased it 10 times. He created an invention factory. Hundreds of experiments were done together. He tested more than 6,000 materials for filament. He was extremely passionate. After thousands of failures, one attempt worked. A small bulb lit up and stayed on for hours. That moment changed the world. The boy called weak in school got 1,093 patents, a world record. Edison's story teaches, there is no failure, only feedback. When things don't work, don't quit. Increase your effort 10 times. Don't fear failure, fear not trying. Wait 1 minute. If these stories of Lincoln and Edison created even a small spark in you, like this video now and subscribe to the channel Ideas Book Summary. This is just the beginning. The third story will shock you. After that, you will learn how to apply the 10x mindset in your life. So press the subscribe button. The most powerful story is still left. Our third and final story is about a person whose struggles may seem even bigger than Lincoln's failures and Edison's experiments. This is the story of courage and human willpower at its highest level. This is the story of Stephen Hawking. At the age of 21, he was doing his PhD at Cambridge University on the secrets of the universe. He was a normal young man with a bright future. Then, one day, he started falling. Things slipped from his hands. His speech became unclear. Doctors gave him shocking news. He had a disease called ALS, motor neuron disease. In this disease, muscles slowly stop working. Doctors said, "You have only 2 years to live." Imagine what he felt at 21. His dreams and future ended in one moment. He went into deep depression. Anyone would give up here. But Stephen made a decision that became history. He followed the 10x mindset in the most powerful way. When his body stopped supporting him, he decided to make his mind 1,000 times stronger. When he could not walk, he traveled the universe with his thoughts. When he could not write, he solved complex equations in his mind. His disease increased. His body stopped working. He came to a wheelchair. Then he lost his voice. He could only move one cheek muscle. His body became like a prison, but his mind was free. It became faster and more powerful. With just one cheek muscle, he wrote his book, A Brief History of Time, on a computer. This book opened the universe for common people. He gave theories on black holes that changed physics after Einstein. Doctors gave him 2 years. He lived 76 years. He did not just live, he changed science forever. In an interview, he said, "This disease made me a better scientist." Before illness, he was bored with life, but when he saw death, he understood life's value. This is the peak of 10x, turning your biggest weakness into your biggest strength. Stephen Hawking teaches us, your situation does not decide your limit. Your thinking decides your limit. He said, no matter how difficult life is, you can still do something and succeed. Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Edison, and Stephen Hawking. 3 names, 3 stories, 1 truth. Nothing is impossible. But this is not just stories. This is for action. So how can you apply 10x in your life? Step 1. Set 10x goals. Stop small and safe goals. If you are a student and think of 80%, set 95%. If you want to earn 1 lakh, set 10 lakh. Big goals force big action. Step 2. Take 10x action. Goals alone are not enough. If you plan to study 1 chapter, study 3. If you plan 10 calls, make 100 calls. Fill your day with actions that lead to your goal. No laziness, no delay. Step 3. No excuses. I have no money. I have no time. These are just stories we tell ourselves. Lincoln had no money. Hawking had no body support. Your excuses are not bigger than theirs. See every problem as a challenge. Step 4. Use failure as fuel. You will fail, maybe more than others, because you try more. But like Edison, every failure is learning. When results don't come, don't sit in sadness. Don't reduce effort. Increase effort 10 times. Don't stop until you get results. Today, we saw 3 stories. A man who lost elections but became president. A man called slow but became the greatest inventor. A man whose body was locked but mind explored the universe. One thing was common: 10x mindset. They did not take normal action, they took massive action. Now the question is for you. How do you want to live your life? Normal life or 10x life? Remember, success comes from hard work and perseverance. From today, think 10 times bigger. Act 10 times more. When you feel tired, remember Lincoln's struggle, Edison's perseverance, and Hawking's willpower. If this video touched you, share it with your friends and family, and comment your 10x goal that you promise to achieve from today. Remember, increase your effort 10 times, because nothing is impossible.